Hi guys, welcome to Kimberly Klein Design. I'm Kimberly, and I've put together an ocean sea, I call it the sea journal. It's a little folio, but I recently just got back from the beach. I was down there with some family friends. We stayed sheltered in, we didn't go out anywhere. Um, we were very safe. Of course, there weren't very many people down there, but I brought back some pretty seashells with me, and it just inspired me to create this digital kit. So I hope you like it. This is one that I just put together, and I was able to put some of my little seashells that I collected into it. Also, I want to give a big shout out to Nessie Journals. She did a video on my angel kit. I'm going to put a link below so you can go and see it. It is beautiful. She did such a great job. Nessie's Journals. And also, I want to give a big shout out to cameliacraftsdesigns. I don't believe she's got a YouTube, but she does have an Instagram that I'm going to link down below as well. She did a fantastic job as well on my the Angel Keeper kit, the digital kit. I mean, wow. These girls have blown it out of the water. They came up with ideas that I never thought of, and they just took it and ran with it. So I hope you guys go check them out. They are amazing. They have amazing things too. They both have Etsy stores as well. So that's Camilla Crafts Designs and Nessie's Journals. This is what I've come up with. It's a folio style. And I just was so inspired by the sea. It poured rain. There was a system that was stalled right over top of us for 3 days. So it didn't stop me from going to the ocean every day, though. I just lived for the ocean. It was beautiful. It was angry. And then the last 2 days that we were there, the sun came out. We have tans now. Of course, we weren't going to go home without some sun. But anyway, this is what I've got. This is a little folio that's got lots of ephemera and lots of tags and goodies and a journal as well. So you can put your memories in here, which is exactly what I wanted to do. I made lots of pretty little tags with my seashells that I brought back. It's got pockets and lots of goodies. Here's a couple little tags that I did with my seashells. So it's a big one. Put a little pocket here too. So I'm just going to show you how to put this together. It comes with a spine on the back, so it's super easy. I am a staple glue kind of girl. I am not a sew it kind of girl, but I hope you enjoy this as much as I did. So let's get started. Okay, so I printed out the first portion of this kit, which is the cover, and I also printed out the back. I decided to put some of this pretty linen fold on the back. One is blue, one is mint colored. But let's take this one first, the cover portion. And as you can see, we're going to fold this in half before we do any cutting. So let's do that. So I went ahead and I cut these out, and what we're going to end up doing is connecting these two together with this little spine on the back of it. But it's kind of tricky to fold. I did put a line down the middle so you can see where to fold it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my ruler. Hopefully this will work. You never know. It has in the past, but you know, when you're recording, sometimes it doesn't. And I'm going to score it right down the middle. I did print this out on cardstock. So we have a nice sturdy keeper. And then I'm just going to work my way down. And there we go. Right in half. Okay, so what we'll be doing, this little connector spine is what's going to keep this and this together so that it's all going to fold up nice and neat. Okay, so now what we're going to do is take this spine that we have scored, it's nice and bendy, and you want to make sure that your flap, your curved part, is facing to the right. And then you've just got your, I think I'm going to put journal over here. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself. What I want to do right now is put the spine on so we can fold it all together. I usually use my art glitter craft glue, but I just picked up a skinny little tape roll, double-sided tape. I'm going to try that. Here we go. Okay, and now I can say that I truly admire people that put junk journals together with that tape. Not a fan. I will use it for other things, but I should probably, yeah, not for big projects anymore. Anyway, I think I'll just stick to my glue. But it did work, and it worked nicely. You just have to have the patience with it, that's all. So here you go. As you can see, I left a tiny little space right here. Hopefully you can see that. Whenever I put the spine on, and there's the spine on the back. That turned out pretty good. Now, you've got a nice fold out journal. Fold, fold, and close. I think I'm gonna do a press down on that. Sometimes with cardstock you have to manipulate it and work it so it folds just right. There we go. So that is going to be our little beach keeper. And I've already decided that what I want to do is take the pages from the kit and put a journal over here, and then I'm going to put my tags over. So here are some of the journal pages that I printed out from the kit. I did leave the back sides blank only because I like to use different papers to put on the back side. Sometimes I'll glue them together too. But in this case, I think I'm going to leave them like this. And I like to tear the edges also. If you tear the edges down, then they fit nicely in here. So as you can see, I haven't torn them down yet, so that's what I'm going to do right now. And I just wanted to pop in here and let you know what I'm doing. This is my stack of printable journal pages, and what I've decided to do on this kit is just take 2 of them, turn one over, put the other on top, and then I'm just going to tack them to one another, or maybe I'll use that wonderful tape that I just got and just put a little piece of tape in there to hold those 2 pages together so that when I fold, I've got pages on both sides. So that's what I'm going to do next. Okay, so I have my pages glued together, which I used a glue stick for to make them nice and flat. They're wonky, and what I mean by that is they're tattered. They're really tattered feeling, and that's exactly how I wanted it to be. I want ripped edges, you know, just to be tattered and aged. So whenever you put this together, it might not fit exactly the way you want it to. I probably could have ripped the edges down just a little bit more, but that's okay. There are so many ways that you can do this. I've decided to take this little signature here that I've created, and you saw me, all I did was glue the pages together, and I'm going to staple it in. So what I'm going to do is just kind of manipulate the paper. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. A little paper manipulation. Here we go. Now, it's nice and shoved in there. It feels pretty good. So now what I'm going to do is take my long stapler and trust me, people, the reason that I use a stapler is because yeah, I don't do math and I don't do sewing, so I do everything by eye, and then I just kind of hope for the best. No, that's not true. I shouldn't say that. All right, so there's one. Let's get this one about right there, and let's put another one right there. Okay, so yeah, you can see the staples out here, but that's okay. We're going to cover those up. So I have a pretty little journal pages in here that you can journal on. You can put whatever you want on here, and also What I don't have showing here are, I made some additional pages for sketching and journaling. So there are more pages for writing and for sketching and gluing things down. Now, I could go back and I could redo that staple, but I'm not going to. The other thing is you will find a couple of pages that, you know, I didn't get glued all the way. So I'll just go back through and make sure that I get those glued down. There we go. Just like that. That one's not too bad. Okay, now. So the whole idea is that this is going to fold, then that folds, and this one is going to be a little bit chunky, and that's good. I like to have a chunky junk journal. The other thing is you can put this right into your junk journal. You can glue the back of it into a book that you may have already, you know, gotten started, or you can leave it on its own. So now what I want to do is put some pockets on, and I'm going to go print out the tags and glue the pockets. Okay guys, so I've gone ahead and put the pockets on, 2 of them anyway. You have 4 pockets to choose from. I decided to put one right here. Like I said, there are so many different combinations, so many different ways that you can do this. I like secret pockets too, so I might put a couple of those in, maybe a little tuck back here. Maybe a couple belly bands across here, which are also included with the kit. They look like washi tape, or you can use them as bands to tuck things in and hold things, so I might put some of those there. Okay guys, we're back, and I have my pockets on, and I've decided that I want to put 2 little tuck pockets, one here and one here. I went ahead and put that one on. Also, I found these really cool brads that I had in my closet. They're by K & Company. You know what? I don't even know if K & Company is still around, but boy, they've got the prettiest things. So I have a brad here. Eventually I'm going to tie a string around the whole folio. So let's go ahead and glue these down right now. Okay, so like I said, with this kit, there's tons of fun ephemera, and there's 3 large tags, 2 smaller tags, and I'm just gonna start decorating some tags, so let's go. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. I have so much ephemera. I didn't realize that I put so much in this kit that I just started tucking. I started putting ephemera in some little tuck spots, and yeah, I thought this turned out pretty cute though. I just got back from the beach, and I picked up some little shells. A lot of the shells are just flat. That's on purpose because I wanted to be able to glue them down. But I also found some shells with holes in them, and some didn't have holes in them, and the real light ones I was able to take a micro screw to it and poke a hole in it. So now I've got my journal pages in here. I've got some tags that are done. I thought this one turned out pretty cute too, down by the sea. And I just glued one of the flat shells to it. What do I have back here? Some more ephemera. And there's a little tuck spot there. So what I want to do, like I said, this is going to be a chunky one. I put that in. Now I took a little piece of turquoise string so that I can wrap around like so. Now I want to put something here. I want to hang something off of here, but I also put a little hole up here with a bulb pin, and I want to hang some shells from that too. So let's get to it.
Are you recording like on the computer?
Yeah.
So you're recording your screen?